Hello everyone, and this is Ninja Plays Games. It's late on a Monday night, but I wanted to give you guys a review of Bloodstained Ritual of the Night. I'm a big fan of Castlevania Symphony of the Night, so I thought I would give this a try and kind of give my opinions on this game. And I will do that as soon as we press start. Alright, so here we are. You can see that I've beat the game already. I'm level 73. I'm now on the hard difficulty. And I've completed 37.8% of the map. Let's see what this game equates to. So immediately you can see that I have a familiar here, and I have this big huge orb surrounding me. Alright, so the big huge orb is my, hold on, detective's eye. Alright, so this right here allows me to see areas that are unbroken. Like, you can break walls to get items, just like in regular Castlevania. But this, I've leveled this up enough because it's a passive skill. I think it's a passive skill. And if you level up your passive skills to level 9, it becomes a no shit skill. Right, so I mean, if I turn it off, you see it's gone. So we'll go over here, we'll turn it back on, and there you go. That's what you see right here. Now this, like, lets me see, it's like if there's a breakable wall right here, it'll let me see it. If there's like an item drop, it allows me to pick it up. Alright, so that's what the big circle is. This is a save room, just like in Castlevania Symphony of the Night. So, there's a couple of skills that I'm using. I'm using this right here. Its attack is really low, but it's really, really fast. All these items I have on me increase my luck. So, think Castlevania or Symphony of the Night, right? You increase your luck. Now, if you look right here, my attack is 75, my strength is 122, my intelligence 112, my luck is 68. Is that really that good? I thought it was higher than that. That's luck. That's luck. That's luck. That's luck. What am I missing here? But you have hot bars. So this is this side right here is I think it's my speed build. It's got damage and speed. This right here is my intelligence build. So if I select it and I look at my build, my intelligence is 144. My attack is 241. My luck is low. It's whatever. I got this build that is just straight up damage. So if you look at it, my luck is low, my intelligence is low, but my critical damage is high. This is my luck build. That gives me more luck. It doesn't give me more damage, because if you look, my attack is 75. But if I wanted to attack people, there we go. You go up here, equip this one, and you can see my attack is 116. but my luck is really, really low. So luck is critical chance, and it helps you find new items. Attack is just your attack. Its strength affects your attack. Intelligence affects your damage with magic. Your defense is overall defense. Your constitution and mind, I don't really understand, but I think they kind of go, like, constitution kind of goes towards your vitality, and your mind kind of goes towards your magic power, your MP. So this is hard mode, and I just beat the game on normal mode. I got a lot of stuff unlocked. If you see dark blue, I've been there. If you see light blue, I haven't been there. But because it's New Game Plus, like this little area right here, I've already explored in previous games, but I haven't explored it in New Game Plus. So new game is kind of hard because you have to level up, you have to grind for items, blah blah blah, and you're looking at like 99.7, 0.8, 0.6% of the map completion, just like in Symphony of the Night. But in Symphony of the Night, you can go above 100%, right? So if you go above 100%, you look, like, I don't remember exactly how far you can go, but it's a lot easier to unveil the map in this game than it is Symphony of the Night. As you can see, this little area right here, I've explored before in new game, but I haven't been able to get up there in New Game Plus, because I've explored it before, but it's light blue, so I haven't gone up there. So it's kind of just like Castlevania Symphony of the Night, where you get into a castle, you explore everything, but this makes it easier to unlock areas. So in the original game, this might be black. In new game, this might be black because I've never explored it. But you don't need a whole lot of... You don't need to turn into a wolf to get to the really, really high areas to explore the map. And there's no 107% or 106% like in Symphony of the Night. 100% is 100% in this map. So I've explored 100% of the map in the original game. But because this is New Game Plus, it shows me every place I haven't explored, but it also reveals it as... It's also revealed, but I haven't explored it. So that's how that works. So let's just go out and let's kill some monsters. So what I've noticed is that this game, I'm in, you overlevel. So this is hard mode. But because I'm overleveled, everything is really easy to kill. I just came into this mode recently. So they even got the double jump. Right? And instead of playing through the game like in Symphony of the Night, you play through the game once, normal, and then you play through it again inverted. This game allows you to play the whole entire game and allows you to invert at the time that you're playing. Alright, so see that? I got Augment the Mind. That is... Oh, there was a breakable wall. So think Castlevania Symphony of the Night when you play this game, and you'll be okay. But not as polished. See how I just collected that? We can go over here. You have the same thing, right? This wall right here gets you into a new area. Alright, so let's go through it. Transition wall area. And there you go. And the new area. I haven't been here yet, so as you can see, it's dark blue. As I uncover all of this, it becomes dark blue. I've already uncovered it in New Game, but because I'm in New Game Plus, you still have everything unlockable. So it's highly recommended that you get 100% map completion before you go to New Game Plus. So we'll see what happens. Alright, so my luck. Alright, so I unlocked that Demon Fang because this little blue circle actually let me pick the stuff up. If I didn't have the blue circle, I'd have to run over it. Alright, max HP up. Kind of funny, huh? Alright, I can go over here. I can't lock on anything over here, so if I'm running with just a damage build, which is this right here, you can see my attack is 116, strength is 151, luck's really low, mind to defense is up. I negative 10 and whatever that is, dark. Light, I'm negative 4. I'm 0 for lightning. I got plus 20 to fire damage. And then you got thrust, which is right above fire. You got, like, if you look over, you got slice, that's 0. I don't know what that little explosion thing is. Under that, there's ice. I'm 7% protected from ice. 10% affected from the little red thing. Poison, I'm 10. And stone. Alright, 0. Those are my stats. So, when you start off, you can't double jump. So you're like that. So it kind of is the same thing with Symphony of the Night, where you can't double jump your locations until you unlock double jump. There's a sword familiar. This is hard mode. I'm way over leveled for this area. This right here is an accelerator skill. And if you look for a second on my shards, this is just a normal skill. This is a normal spell. Right? So let's look at the Gale Crawler. This is Gale Crawler. You press Y on the Xbox controller. Right? It attacks things on the ground. Now, if you're a flying enemy, you're not gonna You're not gonna do that. All right, so you got your Gale Crawler, which is your Y button or triangle if you're playing PlayStation. And if you go to shards, you got your directional, right? So if you press the right analog stick, it allows you to look where you want to shoot directionally. However, I got a skill that doesn't matter. It's just going to shoot everything. But if I change over, you see it's directional. And it uses my mana. See, my mana is the blue bar. Alright? So that there you got that. And then you got the manipulative. So you can grab things, you can go fast. This right here stops time. Kind of like the old Castlevania stopwatch. And then this is just it summons a thing in front of you. So there's a lot of different skills. Here's another one that uses your mana. You got Shadow Clone, whatever. I don't really like that one. So remember how you could change into like an Axe Knight in Symphony of the Night? Well, same thing here. Instead of throwing axes only, you kick. And then you got your healing, and you got your temporarily raises your stats. So my strength and intelligence is up. I don't know how long that lasts, but it doesn't really matter. It's kind of worthless. So craft work, you're gonna need to get through the castle. Accelerator is gonna make your life a lot easier getting to and from. The rest, I don't really need. So we're gonna go with accelerator. So this is a luck build. This is if I'm fighting a boss. This is straight damage. This is straight intelligence. This right here, it's got the void ray. No. This is really not anything right now because I've lost a couple things. This right here is helping me move things with the craft work. So there you go. It's pretty. It plays just like Castlevania. So, the thing that just hit me is a shard. So, you look at your shards. So, like, I need to increase my my Gale Crawler. Right, it's rank 9, but it starts at rank 1, grade 1. Right. Rank 2 increases what it does. So if it only shoots 1 projectile, rank 2 might shoot 2 projectiles. Grade 2 might increase the damage of both projectiles. So that's how the powers work. As you can see, I can summon a bat. So instead of doing a gale, there's bats. Those bats can do damage. Right, so if it's rank 1 but grade 2, you might do more damage. But at rank 2, you might do more bats. That's kind of how that works. So that doesn't matter. So I mean, all of these skills are okay. Like, let's say throw spear. Alright, you got 3 spears that attack in a single fashion, right? So if you go to Shrinken, you throw 3 Shrinkens, right? But maybe you want to do something different. You go Axe Strike. Alright? There you go. It does different stuff. Alright, upbeat heart. If you need fire damage. I'm not pushing anything. It's just doing its thing. That's what that does. Toxic Storm. I want to poison people. There you go. However, poisoning people, you know, it might lower their damage, but once you get high enough level, it doesn't matter. Like about poisoning people, you don't have to think You don't have to approach things with like skill and poison them and then attack them. So this skill is kind of worthless. So I'm gonna be right back for 1 second. So thank you for waiting for a second. While I figure this stuff out and get another beer. Alright, so all these skills do different things. And there's a lot of them. You can see the rank, the grade, and how much it costs to use. So throwing axe. Alright, there you go. That's throwing axe. So, I don't think any of these skills are unnecessary. It's about what you get first and what you level up first. So, I like Gale Crawler. It's one of those first skills that I first got early in the game. And it does decent damage, right? So... So we're going to see, we're going to switch our electrifying, and we're going to, as you can see, I'm completely annihilating these people. This is hard mode. This is after I've completed the main game, so maybe I should have got a nightmare. Oh, I just unlocked the door. See that right there? To detect inside, this little blue circle shows you that there's a breakable wall. So let's break it. Alright, let's go over there. Alright, here's a chest. Got gauge glasses. Which, if you look at it, you have all these different kind of weapons. The thing is about these weapons, right? If you equip boots, you're going to be kicking, right? Just like that one skill, right? If you equip a knife, you're going to be stabby. You're really stabby. A rapier is stabby. You see that little, it says rapiers attack 12, and you got that little stabby thing? It's a stabby kind of weapon. This is a stabby with poison weapon. This is a slash weapon. This is a better slash weapon with higher attack. So here's basic, medium, and large, swipey, and so you look, there's tier 1, tier 2, tier 3, tier 4. So the invisible blade does more. And tier 5 maybe. Maybe it turns into a harpy weapon. And here's a special weapon you get from a boss. This does slash and light damage. That's just a slash weapon, but it does a lot of damage. You can see my weapon goes from 53 to 218. So there's tons of weapons you can experiment with. And none of them are really, really bad. It's just whether or not, like, you can get a shovel. But if you look, the shovel isn't near as fast. And if you attack while you're moving, it stops you. So, not very good. You got whips. The wind-up is really long, and the damage is okay. So if you want to play Castlevania-wise, you can play with whips. So it's got a lot of different, like here's tier 1, here's tier 2, here's tier 3, here's tier 4. He's even got guns. And you can put different ammo in there to do more damage. So, you got infinite rounds, and you can do... This does more damage, more damage, more damage, and less damage, but sets them on fire. So you got different rounds. So, the best weapons I found are the weapons... They don't do a lot of damage, but they're fast. So these are okay, and they're pretty fast, right? So you got your attack, and then if you triple press, you do that. So there's special moves with each weapon, but they're not very they're not very good. So the katana. Let's get to the katana. Right here. It doesn't matter. If you double press, I think it's...
Die! Die!
There you go. There's the move. There's different moves you can do, but they're not as exuberant as like something like Dark Souls, where everything does something new. So if you want to increase your damage, you just find a weapon that's really good for you. And I think, personally, this was Tier 1, 68. This is Tier 2, at 75. But if you look, I can run while I use my weapon. So it's kind of like that one weapon in Castlevania where you can run and hit at the same time. Alright, I just got a shard. I just got a demon heart. Shards. So if I look at Gale Crawler, it starts out rank 1, level 1. Let's go here. Alright, so rank 1 means I haven't leveled it up. In order to level this up, you have to use resources, like whatever it is, like a sinister eye or a sinister heart or whatever to level this up. But the grade, right, the more people I kill that gives me the head flail, the higher the grade goes up. Alright, so if I kill a bunch of ghosts and they drop the summon ghost shard, my grade will go up. Alright, so the grade will make it do different things. Right, the rank, right, so rank 1 says increase the duration. So maybe this is a skill that just summons a ghost. But if you want it to stay around, you have to increase the rank. So you get it to rank 9, and it's going to do a lot more duration. But you increase the grade, it's going to do a lot more damage. And it really depends on what you have equipped. So that's how those work. Accelerators. These are passive skills that you use with your right bumper or right button. RB or RB. Alright, so that's what these do. These are your directionals, so you can aim with your right analog stick. These are just flat out passives. Right? So, this right here, if you want to use a lot of daggers, you put this on there and your attack will increase with your daggers. Like, let's look at sword, right? Because I'm using a sword right now, if I equip sword expertise, my damage goes up to 85. If I want to use a spear, it's a spear. And that's what kind of sucks, right? Every one of these yellow items, at, resist darkness. If I equip this, I got 5 points into resisting a darkness. Well, you might be like, why would you want to equip that? Well, if you get it to rank 9 by leveling it up with items, it becomes an actual skill. Right? Augment luck. Right, so augment luck is at rank 9. Therefore, it increases my luck. So if I get it to rank 9, it becomes permanent. Resist ice is permanent. If I turn it off, my ice goes from 17 down to 10. Optimizer gives me increased weapon speed. This occasionally my magic points cost. So you can see the passive skills are the best things to level up. And then you got your familiars. You got your Silver Knight, you got your Fairy, you got your little rolly around the battlefield guy, you got your sword just like in Symphony of the Night, you got your book like in Symphony of the Night, you got your dual hammerheads. Alright, let's look at these guys. You hear that noise? You're gonna hear that noise a lot. That's what makes these things fucking annoying to play. You'll always be hearing that. Right? If you go to a safe spot, it resets them. So they do some good damage, but they're super annoying to listen to, and you can't turn off the sound. Alright, so those are your spells. So you got Y button or triangle button, just sends something out. It can either be thrown in front of you, thrown at an angle, thrown on the ground, whatever. This is your manipulative. This is going to get you around the map. Right? It's going to grab things and pull them down. It's going to allow you to jump. It might even allow you to do damage. This is like, hey, I need to aim. Some skills you don't need to aim. Some skills you have to aim. Right? So this is your aim. You use it with your directional, your right stick. This is your passive. You can have it whatever it is. This is a luck build, right? So if I took this off, my luck goes down by 1 point. I might do more damage, but I don't have luck. This is your familiar. And then you have shortcuts. You can paste everything into this, right? So this is my damage build. This is my speed build. This is like I can go fast and do good damage. It doesn't really matter. Like you can set this up whatever it is. This is my intelligence build. This is like, hey, I need to manipulate stuff with craft work. I can set this up and I can do that. This is my luck build. I need more items. I need to do more critical damage. I can set it up. Right? So you can edit it. So say like I don't want flame mail, maybe I want something else, you can put it in there. Maybe I don't want this weapon. These are shortcuts to those items. So you can have your luck build, you can have your boss fighting damage build, you got your underwater build or critical build, your intelligence build. You can even do like this build, whatever you want. You can set it up. If you wanted to resist dark for a dark boss fight, you can set this up where you resist dark the most. So it doesn't really matter what these are. It's just whatever you want them to be. However, you're not going to be fighting bosses a lot. You're going to fight a lot of bosses, but you're not going to be like, hey, I need to increase my dark build to make sure I don't die. It's all kind of easy. This game's kind of easy. Alright, so let's continue on. We got this light area. Alright, I got a ribbon. Alright, so bosses, under demons, they can drop up to 3 different things. Like right here, this boss right here, he drops cheese used for crafting meals. Got a rat tail for increasing or dropping for crafting. He's got a 10% chance to drop a rat tail. It's got 4% chance to drop a rat teeth. which is also used for crafting. And then if you want to increase your summon rat capability, if you go farm this guy, every 4% chance you'll get a shard that increases the grade of the summon rat. And then you can see all the monsters like, here's a monster I've never seen. I don't even know what this monster is. So you got 042 Assassin. If you got the little shard right there next to it, that means I've received a shard from that monster. So this monster I've yet to receive a shard from. The shard could be Summon Scythemite, or it could be, if it's got like a lightning attack, if you absorb his shard, you can do a lightning attack. I don't know what it is because I haven't. So I've gotten Mithridate from him. I've gotten a Grotesque Shell from him. Level 3, I don't know what that is, so I've never received that from him. I've got a Vespine Stinger for him, but there's a shard that I haven't unlocked from him. So you can kind of keep track of the monsters that you found, the shards that you've gotten from them, and you got monsters that you've never seen before. I've never seen this monster before. I don't know what he does. I can't even collect him. So this right here, he gives me a directional shard. This guy, he gives me a yellow shard, which I don't remember what it is. This is just you press Y and it does something. This is a passive or a manipulative shard. This is a summon. So I think these are green. So as you can see, to Rocky, I've never gotten a shard from Rocky. As you can see, I've never gotten anything from Rocky. So Rocky is kind of hard to find. He's only in a couple different maps. But if you farm him, you can get all 3 different items. And then you got people like this guy. He drops platinum, he drops a weapon, and he drops the shard throw spear. That's why it's red. Red is just like you press Y, it does something. This guy right here, you have to aim to do it. These guys, you can kind of just level up. Let's see. I think I got enough shards for these guys. Looks like there's only a couple of monsters that I'm missing. Here's an item, I don't know what it is. You got your high potion. It tells you what it does. Alright. This right here, if you want more stone thaws, this is what you gotta do to get them. All the quests that you've done. Alchemy notes, I've never used. Compendium, you can read about the characters that you find. Longest jump kick streak is 1. Jesus, I have gone almost 292,000 meters. That's so much money I made. Various stats. Item completion. Kindle holder's broken. Item. Demon population destroyed. Alright, so you got your stats. I mean, just like in Symphony of the Night. Metamorphosis. You can do that kind of shit. So with a katana, you can do the Hadouken with an X, and it does that move. So I've only learned 14.9% of the techniques. And then these are the things you can reread. Bookshelves that tell you how to use the assassinate ability. Down, down left, back, forward. And it's only used with Curie, Swordbreaker, blah 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 weapons. Those aren't really that important because you're not going to be sitting there fighting people. You can see I've got 99.2% of the demons. I have 84% of the shards. I've completed 5.7% of the quests. I got the techniques down. Whatever. So that's that. So you can see my attack, my strength, my intelligence, all that stuff. This is food. The first time you eat them, you get a permanent bonus. First time I ate a fried egg, I got 1 to my mind. First time I ate sponge cake, I got +1 to my luck. So when you start out, your skills won't be like this, but it's worth crafting food. These are the ingredients to craft food that you find. You might farm a guy that drops potatoes. You go back and forth, and you kill him until you get to potatoes. Sometimes rennet might be hard to get, but you might need a lot of them to craft something food related. This is material items to craft different weapons. So you might need some gold to craft a weapon. You don't upgrade your weapons. You just find better weapons. I wish they would have like a +1 to a certain weapon. So if you got like a long sword, I wish they would make it so you can get a long sword +1, +2, +3, +4, +5. You know, maybe make the items different to get like a +5 longsword. But it doesn't do that. You know, if you want more damage, you have to equip a different weapon. These are keys and recipes. So you can change your hair by finding certain monsters that have the items. You can change your hair. These are the items that allow you to craft different. These are like recipes for crafting different items. Better swords. Different kinds of food. There's one of them, like this right here, wouldn't let me craft high potions until I found it. So I'm stuck with normal potions. But finding this allows me to craft high potions. Finding this lets me craft higher high potions. So you got all these different things. Some of them allows you to... This allows me to craft ramen. This allows me to craft curry dishes. So these are recipes for items you can make for food. These are items that allow you to craft different weapons and armor. So you got your weapons, your food, and a proof that you've triumphed over. Well, I haven't really found anything to do with this. This crafts a different hair. This unlocks different doors. So you got those. These are your books you can check out from the library. This gives me more strength. This gives me more attack speed. These are my normal. This is everything. So you got a potion. You got a high potion. This is returns back to the starting area, kind of like a town portal. Magic, poison, reflection. So all these do different things. None of it's really important. What's really important is the amount of damage you do. So we're gonna go right here. Here's a bookshelf. This is where you can learn parts of the story, or you can learn how to use a different weapon. Like the Hadouken from Street Fighter, it might do something with this kind of weapon. So it's good to find these bookshelves. Here's a safe spot. Just like in Symphony of the Night. Alright, and I think this might... Okay, here's a key I don't have yet. So a Millionaire's key. So I can't go in there yet until I get the Millionaire's key. So you got your castle here, but you might not be able to go to this area until you get high jump. Alright? So it's not like Symphony of the Night where you play through the whole map and then you play through it in reverse. You get like a skill early in the game, later in the game, which allows you to get to this point right here by reversing the castle. So it changes gravity. So I might not be able to get here for a long time until I get the skill that allows me to do that. Alright, so if you can see here. Oh, here's a... Here's a secret area. Alright, let's put this in here. That's a weapon. That's a key. That's some gold. To upgrade my magic. To upgrade my hit points. Here's another spot. Oh, here's the 8-bit level, okay? So this is like old school Castlevania. But you still have all your skills. There's red one. Alright. And you can still get shards from here. That's kind of cool. This really doesn't make you feel like you're playing Castlevania. It kind of looks like Castlevania. Oh, there's a shard I've never had. 8-bit ghost. I just learned 8-bit ghost. So here's a shard I just learned. So it doesn't really feel like you're playing a Castlevania game, like Castlevania 3 or whatever. It's really kind of a missed opportunity, because this is kind of cool. As you can see, I'm just leveling shit in hard mode because I'm so broken. It even opens the door like it's an old Castlevania NES game. Oh shit, we gotta heal up. Alright, so we got rice balls. That gives us a little bit of sliver. Pizza is our best bet. Even Jazz can 8-bit. Alright, there you go. And that gives us an 8-bit nightmare chest. Alright, cool. No! So this is like pretty late game. Alright, here we go. Heir apparent 9. You sit in a chair. Sometimes the chair does things. Sometimes it doesn't. So the skills that you absolutely need are Detective's Eye, which you get from farming a monster. Acceleration, which makes getting through the level way faster. Double jump, and then you got high jump, which I don't have right now. So we'll go in here. Oh, there's a place to break. There's a monster over there. Got it. And boom. upgrade your capacity for armors. You can learn things about here. Alright, so Sickle Moon. If you have the Gram, the Shredder, or the Durnal, you can do this move. Cost 60 magic points, but it does something. Good to know. I'm not using the Gram or any of those weapons, so it's whatever. I'm not going up there because that's where the boss is. The boss is right there, so I'm not going there. So the faster you can kill stuff, the better. Alright, so I can go in there. Alright, she dropped fairy dust. Let's see what's over here. Find equipment. Alright, well. That room was not worth much. Oh, shit. So if you leave a room, all those steps respawn. Alright. Let's see. I don't even know where I need to go next. Let's go back up. So you can't explore the castle 100% right away. You have to kind of unlock new skills. So if you want certain items, you gotta farm them. Let's see. I've gotten everything in this area. Let's go over here. Transitional. Boss fight. So we'll talk about what you get. So if you have 0 magic, if your magic is recharging, so like I do this, if I hit this thing, it's going to be a rose. And the rose gives me more magic power. However, if I hit it, there's gold. There's gold. I'm picking it up with this blue circle around me. Now if I use a lot of this magic power, see how my magic's going down? And if I hit it now, blue grows. So if you want money, don't use your magic. Alright, this is maybe. We ain't even got these damn things. So we need something that has the craftwork manipulative. Here it is, craftwork. I can pick this up. Oh, it dropped something now. So I can switch back. And I can go in here. Oh, look at this. So that just increased my Silver Knight. Let's see, go to my shard, do my Silver Knight. He's rank 9, which I leveled him up to rank 9. And I farmed him to level 7. So when you fight a monster, it increases the grade. So say like you fight a couple monsters that drop Silver Knight shards, you get that to grade 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now if I want to level it up and increase the damage, rank equals more powerful familiar. So I have to use the things that I find to get to rank 9. And so rank 9 is going to be more powerful. But grade 1, you can be rank 9 in grade 1. And, you know, the grades do different things. It might increase attack speed. It might increase time or whatever. Rank is going to increase damage. It just really depends. So getting it to rank 9, grade 9 is the best. Words of Wisdom, I got it to rank 9. Once you get it to rank 9, it becomes permanent. I don't know whether or not you still need to get it to rank 9, grade 9 for it to be better. So I don't know that. Alright, so we're going to continue on. We're on this map. Oh, here's another... If you want to farm these guys, you can sit there and just do that. Each monster has this chance to drop something. So if you're looking for a certain item, you might need to exit a room and enter the room. So now we can fight the dragon again. I made the dragon drop something we want, so we can keep coming in. Alright, you got dragon talons that time. Sometimes I might not get anything. You got nothing. But maybe the dragon dropped something I need to level up a weapon. So I need to keep farming them. So that's how you just drop gold. Alright, so that familiar dropped something and dropped a shard for me. That's good to go. I just got garlic, walnut, and Damascus. These are all upgrade materials. Which is okay. Gunpowder. That's good for... I got a smoothie and a silver tiara. Now if I want to fight them again, all I gotta do is keep doing the same thing. Sometimes you have to kill the monster multiple times to get the item you're looking for. Maybe I need clean tears. Maybe I need strawberries. You just keep doing over and over until you get the items that you want. Now you can press down and alright, so we can drop down here. Let's open this up. Let's open. Alright, let's drop down here and see what we got. Dragon. Alright, another recipe. Oh, shit. And that's what luck does. It unlocks the ability to... Oh, there's a skill I never learned. Summon a chair. I've never learned that skill. Hold on. I am going to equip the... I don't have the Aegis. Oh, shit. Well, I'm going to get a couple pieces. This isn't quite as annoying as Castlevanias are, but it's right up there. And I just, oh my god, I just fucking died. So, it's go fuck yourself. You get nothing from what you just experienced. Alright. That's Celeste's room. I really don't care. This probably. God damn it. I don't think we even need to be in here in the first place. So let's... Oh, god damn it. You have to wait for the animation to happen. So the accelerating you don't get later into the game. So don't worry about running as fast as I'm running. So the best thing you can do is find levels where you can just do this and just farm people. You don't have to load the next level. You can just come right back. My viewer skill is getting higher. This is not one of my favorite areas. There you go. Let's heal so we don't have to do all this shit all over again. Inventory, let's go to pizza. need to figure out how to get in there. And use the... I thought I had this set. Reflector.
Take this!
Oh my god! Alright, I'm... Oh my god. Jesus fucking Christ. Oh my god. How ridiculous is this? Good God. How incredibly annoying. Jesus. Good God. Oh my God. What the actual fuck? We're gonna die again, so we're gonna get some rice balls. Alright, wait. Is this... I need reflector ready.
Hold on.
Right. So, let's go back to main base.
Hold on.
I don't need you to heal me. What I need you to do is get the hell out of my life. Let's see what she has to say.
Have you learned anything new? Here's what I've turned. Good work.
Alright.
Have you learned any? Here's what. Good work. Got any target?
So
Here's what I've
these
turned
are
up on the monsters.
kill 5 axe outsider targets. I've killed 5 of them, so
Good
I get
work. Here's your reward.
rewards. Those are all
Got
upgrading
any
items.
targets? Here's
I
what I've
haven't
turned
completed
up on the
these yet,
monsters.
so I haven't found them yet, so it's all good. Alright, let's grow some stuff. Let's talk to her.
Another message arrow has arrived from Zangetsu. In this chamber where the bell tolls, seek the demon woman basking in blood.
This
A
is
female
how
vampire, perhaps?
you get new. This is how you kind of tell where you're supposed to go next. So, in a chamber where the bell tolls, seek a demon seeking basking in blood.
Vampires drink blood. Wait, the room was an ocean of gore. From some grisly battle, perhaps.
So you're gonna find a room later in life that says, "Hey, this is probably."
And if I'm reading this
accurate.
right, the demon he spoke of was able to instantly collect this blood without laying hand or lips on it.
Alright.
Well, she won't be easy to defeat.
Alright, so you can
What are you
purchase
looking
stuff.
to buy?
High potions, ethers,
Is this right? Then we have a deal.
mandrakes, holy waters,
Is this many thanks?
waystones are like your town portals. So you can, and then you can actually buy items that you've crafted. So berry spaghetti, you might not be able to craft that until much later in the game. So once you craft it, you can just rebuy it without getting all the ingredients again. So if there's 4 ingredients to craft this, once you craft it, then you can rebuy it. So pizza is really good because it heals a lot of hit points. It's not too expensive. So we're gonna buy 11 of those.
Is this right? Then we have a deal.
I think it does better than the high potions, so just be aware. There's a lot of different rankings. So if you look at everything in the game, there's a base. There's eggs and rice, and there's almond rice, and then there's chicken casserole, and then there's curry. There's beef curry. There's pork curry. There's chicken curry. They all do different things. The more expensive they are, the more they're going to heal you. Alright, so your fairy.
Is this right? Then we have a deal.
She can use medicine on you. She can use elixirs for bigger, and then you can buy different things. You can even buy recipes, right? So some of the recipes call for like 4 flour.
Is this right? Thank you.
So buy some items. Baking soda.
Then we have a deal.
Butter.
Is this? Then we have a deal.
It's always good. If you don't have the money, don't worry about doing
thank
this.
Is this? Then we have a deal.
If you don't have the money, don't worry about doing this. Okay, corn seed. We're going to do corn, rice, and potatoes.
What are you looking to
You
sell?
sell items. I've never had to do it. Just don't sell items. Just don't sell items because every item you get in the game is used for something. And
what are you looking to sell?
You can sell shards, but if I sell the Cerulean Splash, it goes from rank 7, grade 7. If I sell one of those, it goes from rank 9 to grade 6, thus making it less useful. So you don't want to sell any of this stuff either.
What are you looking to sell?
So don't sell your shards. It's not worth the money loss. The upgrades are well worth it. So all you're going to really do with her is buy things. So you might need a couple of these for ammo.
Is this many thanks?
I think these are all ammo related things.
Is this many thanks?
Ectoplasm is really good to have, so
is this thank you?
Get 9 of those. These right here, 8-bit coin you can get early in the game. It gives you some pretty good weapon items. This gives you level 2. This gives you level 3. Discount card, and then every weapon that you've crafted, it's recraftable through here as long as you have the items, or you can buy it. You can buy it here as long as you have the gold. Or you can craft it. Alright, so you got that. You got this, quest giver?
Oh, don't... Never you...
She wants food.
Well,
She's a food quest. So she's giving me a thorn whip if I bring her a portable snack. She wants rice balls. You give her rice balls, you get a whip. So it's take that into mind. Everything that she wants is gonna be rank 1 or rank 2. If you want to grow stuff, you talk to this guy.
I'm glad me fields are rid of those monsters.
What will you grow?
Well,
Tell
me, Miriam, do you because if you let me do the farming, I'll give...
Oh.
Good.
So, if you want rice, plant a rice seed.
Can you plant this?
Sure. These things take...
Alright, so you kill a boss or two, and you come back, he's going to do... I don't know what triggers him for the rice to grow, but maybe warping triggers it, or maybe just exploring new areas of the map, or killing a new boss. Every once in a while, when you're back in the hub town, just check in on them. If you plant something, you'll get 10 of either rice, potatoes, or corn. It's all good. This chick is another quest giver.
But you... Mary... But can I count on you?
Who cares what she has to say?
And then...
She was like, hey, bring me a tunic and I'll give you 5 rice.
Thank...
So if you look at her...
How are you, Mary?
How are you? And then you go over to... And you go over to tunic. We have 1 tunic. Give it to her.
What you asked for. This is it.
Now you got 5 rice. Well, it doesn't quit
This
there.
is the key. Right.
Now she wants a ring.
Thank...
So you talk to her. And then you go over to your rings. And if you have a ring, there's a ring.
Here's what you want. This is it.
And she gives you a safe ring. It's not really intuitive.
This is... Right.
Now she wants a brigand order. She gives you 3 pieces.
How are you?
Let's see if I have one. A brigand armor. Nope. So I gotta either go find it or whatever just to get it done. So once I do that, she gives me 3 pizzas. And she kind of coincides with this chick, right? She might want rice now, but she might want pizza later.
Did you bring...
So I don't have it. I don't have the rice balls for her. But if I give her the rice balls, she gives me something cool. It doesn't really matter. Maybe if you get her to like tier 10, you know, do 10 different quests, she might give you something good. But the items in the game doesn't really matter once you get certain items. Alright, so you got him.
It's good to see you.
Johannes. You
So,
meet him
what will
early
it
in the game. So if you want to craft a high potion, you need a small webbing and a melting bone. So you can craft those. I don't really need a whole lot of any of these things. As you can see, I got gunpowder 99. Right? I don't use guns, so crafting gunpowder isn't gonna work for me. Got level 1, level 2, level 3, level 4, level 5, and then you got knife. So you can see that there's different levels. You got your rapier, level 1, epi, level 2, this, level 3, right? It kind of also goes to the bitcoins. You got your 8 Bitcoin, you got your 16 Bitcoin, you got your 32 Bitcoin. So everything comes in higher tiers. So if you want to craft some higher level items, you got to get higher level items. Alright, so let's go. You can craft items. So 4 iron, 2 oak. Right, you can craft this. It's 93, or it's 19 attack, which increases my attack by quite a bit. However, you got 3 different kinds of movements. So the movements isn't all dependent. So if you have a knife and you have a basilard, they're going to operate pretty much the same way. One's going to do more damage, but they're going to attack the exact same way. So you got your stabby weapons, and then these are stabby, these are swingy weapons. Right, so they all swing at the same time, the same way. This swings the same as this swings, the same as this swings, but this will do more damage than this does. So get this thing, and it does more damage. And it swings the exact same fucking way. You know, which is kind of a missed opportunity. Maybe this might swing faster than this, but you're not going to really notice. So then you got these weapons that you can craft. There's a club. There's a lot of weapons. However, there's only really 3 different animations, or maybe 4 different animations. Right? The great swords swing overhead. The stabby weapons pierce. The slicey weapons slice through the air. You know, some of them might be a little bit faster than each other, but you know, it's really a missed opportunity. Like, I wish this would swing differently than this. You know, so there's a ton of weapons that you can do. Like right here, here's a good example. Level 1, level 2, level 3, level 4. All of them swing the exact same way. However, this right here is going to do slash and explosion damage, whatever that is. This is just explosion. This will do poison. This will do explosion and fire. That's not really explosion. Yeah, slash, strike, and whatever. Explosion, right? Your firearms. Then you can craft all these different rounds. If you want curse rounds, if you want petrifying rounds. It's really too much, but you don't really fucking need all this shit. I mean, that's kind of the point. You know, like, I can craft a witch's hat. Gives me more intelligence, but everything else goes down. Bunny ears, everything goes down. You know, these all have their own levels. Like, here's a tiara, which is upgraded from this, as you can see. And this actually might not be that bad.
I'll go with this.
There you go. I crafted it. You can craft different armors. Like right here. That chick up there needs a brigandine armor. Well, I can craft one. I can give it to her. Get 3 pieces for it. It's whatever. Here's a tea dress. Here's a hand vest that gives me more damage. Duelist guard. This is all brand new stuff. I've never seen these things. Shinobi Imperial. Oh, yeah. I mean, as long as you got these items, silk dress. So you might need to craft a silk dress, which requires 3 silk to get this item. So you can always upgrade your stuff. So sometimes it requires a level 2 to craft the level 3. So the crafting system is pretty cool. Oh. Oh wow, over the rainbow. Cashmere. I mean, that's... You see how all the blue? That means I'm increasing.
I'll go with this.
Alright.
There, all done.
So, over the rainbow, right? So, it gives me an extra attack.
So, Johannes,
Alright.
you and Dominique are...
Yes,
I'll
for
keep
example, and she get.
I'll try to
She
keep
even,
it
as far as
spoiler-free.
I'm concerned, we owe.
So you go to, let's go change to this guy. This is my damage bell. Attack is 116. So let's go to equipment. Maybe I can get something. Nope, not here. We can go down and see what it's going to create. Upgrade our attack. Nothing. I think we bought something. Is it here? Maybe it was a scarf. Ooh, the wrist ring. But I lose everything. What is this? Alright. Alright, here you go. So, over the rainbow increases my defense by 7, strength by 3, intelligence by 3, constitution by 3. And a bunch of other stuff. So, that's a good scarf to equip. It's just a random, like... There you go. So if I want to fight a boss, my attack is going to be 16. Right? It's only 116 because this weapon's really, really fast. But here's the level 1. That's 104. If I really want to do some damage, I can equip this. Do 367. 76. So as you can see, so if I equip if I equip this blade, I almost double my damage, right? But the movement speed is the exact same as all the other swords. So that's not too bad, right? But if I equip this, let's equip this. It's only 104. See how much faster I swing. So this right here might only do 116 as compared to this. Let's equip it. This might do more damage, but the attack speed is really, really low. So it doesn't really matter. So much faster that is. So attack speed. That's what you go for. Alright. So what causes me to move like this is the accelerator, which you get from fighting a ninja. So this gives me luck. So my luck is 168. And that's not very good, because I should have more luck than that. Why don't I have more luck? There's nothing in my helmet that gives me more luck. There's nothing here that gets me more luck. There's nothing there that gets me more luck. Nothing there that gets me more luck. I thought it was at 78. I mean, I can do more damage with 2 less luck. But this is the luck part of me, so it's all good. So let's go look at what can we do now. So we can double jump, we can run fast, and we can grab things. So where do we go from here? Oh, we got the ID card. All right, so let's go to the ID card area. This is hard mode. It's way too fucking easy. No, we went through there. Whew. There's a boss we need to fight. Let's go. I think there's a boss. Let's go here. We'll see what's going on. Hold on. I'm gonna make sure that there might be some questions. I want to make sure I'm capturing them. Alright. So what we're going to do is we're going to try to go up this way or up this way. We'll see what happens. So every once in a while streamers play this game. And I noticed that they don't kill a lot of monsters. So if you want to win in this, you gotta kill monsters. Alright, so we can't go up that way. Let's try to go back the other way. Look how fast this just kills people. It decimates them. There's your critty cat. Oh! Alright, so what we could do is... Let's cook this guy. And let's go to shards. We're not going to use void ray. We're going to use the reflector ray. We'll go here. Shortcuts. Reflector ray. There we go. Alright, there we go. Alright, so guess the only place we can go is here. Silver Knight, there you go. And if you want to go back and farm these guys, there you go. See how easy that is? I mean... Oh shit, I leveled up. As you can see, luck greatly affects. So I can't get up there, right? But if I need to farm these guys, this is a good spot. I can't get up there yet. So, my bad. But I can go over here. Oh shit, alright. Alright, well, oh. Heir apparent number 10. Ooh, I don't know if I want to drop down there yet. Oh, come on. So I usually run around with my luck. Once you get powerful enough, there's no reason not to like run around with your luck skill up. Because your luck increases all the drops. So if you can run around with luck, then run around with luck. I mean, no shit. If you want to, if you need more damage or defense, then build a character build with those statistics. If you're just farming, have a luck build, because that's going to so as you can see, I can get up there, so it's not important. Alright, so if you want to get more money, there you go. Just keep doing this shit. Easy peasy. Okay, this is gonna give me the blood steal. We'll see how easy this is on hard.
I need more blood.
Me too.
Blood steal.
Blood steal. Oh shit! I just dropped my controller. Oh ha ha ha! Don't fucking laugh at me.
Scarlet Cyclone.
So they don't tell you how much it takes to kill them. There's no enemy health bar. So you damage that them.
Congratulations.
See, that was easy. Easy as fuck. Cause I have there you go, I got blood steal. That was so super easy. So it kind of makes some of the skills kind of pointless. All you need is DPS. You know, so equipping stuff for, like, say like she was really good at, I don't know, like fucking slashing, or she had like dark magic. You don't really have to equip dark magic reduction to defeat her, and that's kind of a missed opportunity. It's just like you're gonna hit her so goddamn much that she's gonna die in the first 5 seconds. That's really kind of sad that that's how it is, but it's whatever. Alright, I got her umbrella. Let's see what happens. Alright, so oh, there we go. Move that. Must be down here. And we're back here. I really don't need that up. See how you can just farm people? Easy peasy. Alright, well, I guess. There's my chair stuff. Someone call forth a chair and set it down. Whatever. Alright. That unlocks something else. So, I equipped Bloodsteel. Therefore, see this area right here? That's where I need to go. To get there, we'll just use a inventory item and we'll warp back. That's pretty much the game, man. Like I tell you.
Got any targets for?
Here's what I've turned up on
I've
monsters.
killed I have 4 demons. Demon slain 4, so boom.
Good work.
I got 5 steel, which is worthless at my level. So I don't know if luck affects the drops from here, but didn't used to get this much. I did this many times. Like hit this, maybe get 10, 1, or 50. So maybe your luck increases that. I was coming here, I
What are we
checked
transmuting this time?
to see what I can prepare. So the fork and knife means I've already eaten it, right? If I've already eaten it, then I get the permanent abilities. Let's see if I have anything I can craft. I can still craft this, but it's not going to give me a permanent +2 to luck because I've already eaten it. Let's see. So these are meals. So, like, say like I wanted to craft soy ramen. Right? I haven't eaten it yet. I don't see the fork and spoon, so I have not eaten this yet. Therefore, if I want to eat it, I need Chinese noodles, soy broth, plume pork, and a fell leaf. If I do that, if I eat this, it's for the first time, it's going to give me a max magic point level of +20. It's going to be 4 to Constitution, 4 to Mind, right? So if I eat that, it's a permanent bonus. Alright, if I want to craft it afterwards, I can either go buy it or get the ingredients to craft it again. I don't know how much this gives me health regen. So if I craft 2 of them, alright, the first one is going to give me max magic points of +20. But if I eat it, I don't know how much hit points it's going to give me. So if I craft 2 of them, the first time I eat it, it's going to be +4 to Constitution, +4 to Mind, +4 to magic points. But if I eat it again, it's just health regeneration. I don't know how much health regeneration this is going to give me. Alright, so this gives me +3% experience gain, so that might be worth it. If I can figure out how to craft Tonka Sosu broth. So I haven't eaten this, I've eaten this. Right, so that when I first ate it, it gave me +1 to strength and +4 to Constitution. That was permanent. So it's worth crafting these items. So I can craft cookies right now. It's not going to give me +1 to luck anymore. It's going to give me some sort of health regeneration. I don't know how much that health regeneration is. So it might not be worth me crafting this. But I know pizza and cookies, from what I read, are good things to craft. You know, pizza and cookies are good health regenerations for the price. So, I don't know. Like, I can create... Okay, let's do this. I can create... Well, soy sauce. Fried potatoes. So, fried potatoes, right? And then you go here to fish and chips. Here's level 2. Everything is tier 1, tier 2, tier 3, tier 4, tier 5. That's how it works. So if I want to craft some salt broth, which is a recipe ingredient for something else, then I can do that. So, the point is, if you can craft the meals, eat them at least once. Soy ramen. I don't have soy broth or fell leaves. If I do that, if I eat it, if I can find some soy broth, a soy broth might be right there. Soy sauce. I got a soy sauce, craft some soy broth, and then I can create soy ramen, which is going to be a permanent max MP, max MP by 20. So instead of being 1092, I'd be 1032 or 2000. Yeah, 1132. So these are worth crafting. On top of that, these are worth crafting. So this is rank 1, grade 1. It costs 1 dragon talon. You get dragon talons for killing low-level dragons. The dragons are leveled, so you got your basic dragon, you get your super dragon, you got your super dragon. So everything is tier leveled. Alright? This only costs 1 bronze. So if I want to level it up,
I'll go with this.
there you go.
I'll go with this.
I got a lot of bronze. Alright, I go from bronze to steel. I got steel,
I'll go with this.
which is a tier 2 item.
I'll go with this. I'll go with this.
Alright, and then
Ooh, I like it.
it goes to Damascus, which is a tier 3 item.
I'll go with this. I'll go with this.
Now, whatever that was, is rank 9. Rank 9, grade 7. If I want it, rank 9 increases the duration. If I want to do more damage, then I go farm the item, the creature that gives me creation splash. Every time I get a cerulean splash shard, if I get another one, it goes to rank 9, grade 8. And then it goes to rank 9, grade 9. At that level, it's maxed out. So the grade might do more damage. The rank increases the duration. Gale Crawler. Rank increases coverage, but it doesn't tell you what grade does. So grade might do more damage, or do more speed, or do more whatever. So those work. So the things you always want to craft are your yellow ones, right? Oh, here's a good for instance. Right, so I am at rank 7, grade 1. Right? If you look...
Did you see the east?
You mean Zangetsu?
Alright, they're telling me what I
Well-
need to do left.
Oh,
We're not going to try to spoil it. Alright. So, if you look at my shards, I got shortcut, double jump, intelligent, luck, ice, light, optimizer, words of wisdom, detective's eye. Those are my permanent skills. I don't need to do anything to use them. They're just there. Right? But I don't have augment strength. So,
it's good to see you. So, what'll it be?
let's enhance a shard. Let's augment our strength.
I'll go with this. I'll go with this.
Ooh, I like it.
So he says something. Ooh, I like it. So every time he says, ooh, I like it, that means you've gone from rank 1 to rank 2 to rank 3. So right now, I'm rank 3. He says, ooh, I like it. Alright, so go back out
Come
here.
back if things stop.
You look at your shards, and boom. I have augment strength. That's a permanent bonus. If I turn it off, I go to 75 damage. I go to 123 strength. There you go. So it's a permanent bonus if you upgrade. And it only happens
Hi, Miriam. So, what'll it be?
with the yellow shards. So if you go over here, these are just like normal skills. You press... hold on. What is it?
Stop back often.
Oh, you press Y. Y. That's your... I can't aim it. It just goes across the ground. Right? So...
Good. What are we transmuting this time?
These are... You press Y or you triangle on your button and they just do stuff. Right? So 8-bit summon ghost. Right? It costs an 8-bit coin to work. So I don't know what it does, but I can upgrade it. This costs 1 silver. Sometimes it's just 1 silver until you get to rank 9. Sometimes it's after rank 3, it goes to silver and maybe something other. So if they're really, like right here, to upgrade this to rank 5, it costs 2 items. So I have to farm a lot of Sinister Hearts if Upbeat Heat is my skill of choice. Alright, so these you usually get from bosses. Well, sometimes, yeah, these come from bosses. So the only ones I've ever found that are worthwhile are Craftwork for moving certain items, Accelerator for moving fast, quickly, and then Healing. Alright, so this is rank 7, grade 2. If I go farm creatures that give me the healing shard, the grade will go up. If I want to increase the rank, then I have to upgrade it. The only thing that's really worth a damn, in my opinion, Craftwork, because you're going to need it. Accelerator, it's going to get you around the map a lot faster. If you want to play as a different character, if you want to play as Lily, then get this. Upgrade it. You know, Beast Guardian does damage. This does damage. This increases your health. Or increases your stats the lower the health you got. I don't find that useful. Shadow Tracer creates a double. I don't find that useful. Healing. I don't even find this useful. Maybe if you get it at rank 9, grade 9, it might be worth something, but it doesn't heal you that much. These are your directionals. So you can release a toad above you, behind you, in front of you, beneath you. These are your directional abilities. The main things you're going to be using. The only thing you really need to worry about is reflector ray, right? You get that. That allows you to bounce off mirrored edges. Flame cannon is pretty good. This is perfect for farming enemies. So you don't have to aim it. You hit the right trigger button and it shoots all the enemies in the area. This is a good farming. Especially if you have a good intelligence, this will farm things. But I use Void Ray, and I can upgrade it. I can upgrade it to rank 5, grade 9.
I'll go with this.
Ooh, I like
So
it.
I can't upgrade it anymore. So I need another dragon scale. Because this is such a high level kind of spell, it only takes one kind of high level item to upgrade. So if I see a dragon, I have to farm the dragon probably another 4 times. In order to get a dragon scale from a dragon another 4 times, you're going to have to kill it maybe 30 times or 50 times. So you got to find a location that actually you can go back and forth and kill the dragon quickly, and you keep back and forth between that level and the next level. When you come back, it respawns and you kill him again. So if you want to get this to rank 9, grade 9, you have to get a lot of dragon scales. However, this right here costs a ruby and a cannon scrap. Cannon scraps you might be able to find. Cannon scraps might be something you can craft. So it's really finding items over and over to upgrade the items that you currently have. That's the name of the game. These, if you can get them to level to rank 9, they're permanent. So Constitution. So that gives me 104 from 98, and that gives me defense from 107. So I could probably upgrade this.
I'll go with this. I'll go with this.
Well, alright, so Constitution, I'm at rank 8.
I'll go with this.
Alright, I got a permanent bonus
Stop back off.
to Constitution. And there it is. If I turn it off, it makes it harder. There you go. So, what you want to
It's
do
good to see. What are we transmuting this time?
for permanent abilities is increase the yellows. So if you want to play a firearm build, this might be something you want to upgrade. All you have to do is get it to rank 9, and it's permanent. So every time I equip a firearm, I'm going to have the expertise. So what else can we do? Mind. So I can buy ectoplasm and holy water
Pace yourself.
from, I think, this chick.
I have. What are you looking to buy?
So let's go over here to ectoplasm. Get that to level
Is
9.
this? Then we have a deal.
Alright, and then I think it was ectoplasm and holy water. So let's see if we can find some holy water. Alright.
Is this? Thank you. Thank you.
So some of the items you have to farm, some of the items you can just buy.
Staying up late
And
tonight.
I think if you find it, you can equip it.
What are we transmuting this time?
Alright, so let's go back here. There we go. Ectoplasm. We can augment our mind up to 121. Alright, so let's do it.
I'll go with this. I'll go with
So
this.
ectoplasm, holy water.
I'll go with this.
Oh, now it's changed
There.
from ectoplasm
All
to holy
done.
water to fiend pelt.
I'll go with this.
We have enough of them.
I'll go with this.
Boom. Now I have
There.
a permanent
All done.
bonus to my mind. Alright, if we want to resist thunder. So emeralds are kind of jewels that are going to be hard to find. But I am at level 1, so I might have enough emeralds to resist thunder. Alright, let's do it. Maybe. Let's see what else we got. So these, the experiences resist thunders. Alright, so I don't have anything else. So that's level 9, that's level 9, no, 9. Sword expertise. I need to craft a Dane's sleeve. I need 2 of them. So we can go back here. Go to weapons and see if there's a dance leaf. See if there's a dance leaf. There should be a. Right here. Alright. I need a hoe fund. And I need a dark matter. So let's go. Let's create a what is it? A dark matter. Where's dark matter? Dark matter. Oh, I need a fell leaf. Alright, so I can't do that.
Oh, you often bring, but only vaguely. Yes.
Well, Jebel and how long if we ask, but if people fought that for
So
the
this.
chip and
Oh my Jesus.
No.
Fills you in on the story. So
Remember,
we can go over here.
what are
we
you
can
looking to buy?
We can get 2 Hofuds right here. Oh, we can only do 1 because it's really expensive. So you see how it kind of works. You know, there's different tiers. All right, there's short sword, long sword, Albrecht sword, Harpe, Butang, Hofund, in the sword category. So if you want to talk about maces, there's the mace level 1, the Morgensen level 2, the Jägerisch level 2, level 3, and I don't know if there's anything else after that. I had to create this weapon from the tier 1 item. It required 4 level tier 1 items to get this item. So you kind of see how this works.
Thank you.
There's different levels of items that it costs. Some of them, the early game, you level 1, maybe you level 2, you might do a little bit more damage, but then you need that level 1 item to craft a level 2 item, and maybe you need a couple of the level 2 items to craft a level 3 item. Maybe you need a level 2 item, a couple of them to craft a level 4 item. So that's how the game works. So I do want to say that this game is a lot like Symphony of the Night. It's not as polished. It's not as easy. I think it would be a little bit more easy. You become overpowered quite quickly if you dedicate yourself to farming for items. So say like you need dark matter items to craft your next weapon. You farm the items that you need. Or if you want to craft your next, we'll say...
Staying up late. So, what will it be?
If you want to craft, let's say, the soy ramen, you have to find the soy broth and the fell leaf. It seems like the fell leaf, it would be kind of a hard thing to find. But if you find it, then you can craft this. And that's how the game is. You find level 1 items to craft level 2 items. You find level 2 items to craft level 3 items. You find level 2 items by fighting level 2 bosses or level 2 monsters. So everything is very, very tiered in this game. But you can also over-tier yourself.
If you ever
I haven't.
because he's the most...
You can also over-level yourself where you're just one-shotting it. I mean, just look at this. I mean, it's ridiculous. I mean, it gets super easy. I'm on hard mode. So it's very, very easy to over-level yourself, and everything is a breeze. They don't scale things to you, which is kind of okay. But once you complete hard mode or normal mode, because you're so over-leveled, hard mode is easy. I should have went to Nightmare. There's no challenge in this. But the difference between normal mode and hard mode is different because when you fight these guys, right, in normal mode, this guy isn't there. In normal mode, this guy, the big knight guy, he's not in normal mode. But once you play hard mode, he shows up. So they add more bad guys. The number of more right there that you fight is a lot less in normal mode. in normal mode, those guys aren't right there. So, hard mode gives you more people to fight. So you get more people to fight, but they're not any harder, really, because you over level in normal mode. Alright, so let me talk about the one last thing. Is the silver chests. Alright? The silver chests respawn. If they're green or a different color, they won't. They're a one-time thing. So I get iron, elm, bronze, and cotton. Okay, cool. Now, if I come back to this level, as you can see, the chest is opened. Well, what does that mean? What are you telling me right now? Well, I'll tell you. I'll show you. Maybe there. See if I can get up here. Oh, I probably can. What? Alright, so I came back out. And you can see the chest is still there. So these white chests, there you go. I got the chest again. And it's only because I switched zones. So the chest is right here. This is a in-between zone. This is a transitional zone. If I run here, run way back here, come back out here, and come back here, this chest is going to respawn. So you can farm these chests as well. So that's how that goes. And it's only these white chests. I think there's another one up there. Hold on, let me get here. Oh, found a secret. So let's go here. There you go. This chest is back. So all you have to do is leave the zone for these chests to respawn. If you leave the zone, you can get those things to respawn. Which is the only way to get certain items. If you want black pepper or soy sauce, you're gonna have to farm. You're gonna have to farm those items. There you go. Look at that. That's how easy this is. This is hard mode. I'm so over leveled. Alright, so this is the blood area. So, what we can do is we can equip this right here. We go to our shards. And we go to blood. Maybe blood something. Blood steel. Let's go here. Alright, there we go. Paste current. Blood steel. So, let's get some blood. Get some blood. There we go. You unlocked a new part of the level. So that's how this game works. You find new items to unlock new parts of the map, and you unlock double jump. Now you can get to higher levels. You unlock bloodsteel, which allows you to get to new levels. You unlock what's the one that I have? It's manipulative. Reflector ray or directional. It's a directional. You unlock directional ray or reflector ray, and you get to new levels. You unlock super jump, you get to new levels. You unlock invert, you get to new parts of the level. It's even more so that way with this game. Like if you want to get to new parts of the castle, you have to kill a boss to get you the new shard that you need to get to the new area. It's kind of like Symphony of the Night, where you needed moss to, or fog, or whatever, to you turn it into fog to get through these little gates. Well, then you will unlock something else that makes your fog actually do damage. You know, like accelerator would be like the wolf. You know, you turn into wolf to run faster, to get through the level faster. You know, and then if you unlock the second part of it, the wolf does more damage or whatever. That's how this game is. But you don't play through this entire map and this way and then play through the entire map again inverted with new monsters. So that way, that's why it's kind of not as polished. You know, like you need certain weapons to do certain skills, but you have to have those weapons equipped to do it. Symphony of the Night, if you wanted to do a high jump, you have to do a certain move. If you wanted to do a dark metamorphosis, that would be a skill that you would learn. Once you learn it, you can do it with all weapons. This is like you equip a certain weapon and it can guard, it can parry, it can jump behind them, it can, you know, there are some weapons that do different things that other than slash, stab, or poke, or whatever. So, in that aspect, it's different. It's its own game. It's Symphony of the Night-esque, but not as polished. So this is the entire map right here. I haven't been over here, but you can see the blue stuff. I've been over there in the previous game, but at least this game gives you a New Game Plus. New Game Plus, you put it on hard mode, I'm way over leveled for hard mode, so it's a breeze. So maybe after I beat this on hard mode, I go to nightmare mode, which is really super hard. I do like the fact that, you know, there are new monsters on hard mode that weren't on easy mode or a normal mode. Meaning, if I go to like this location, there might be new monsters in this location right here that weren't there on normal mode. So they're trying to change it up. So like New Game Plus, you're going to see some new monsters in areas where you haven't seen them, but you're so fucking over leveled that they're easy. Like, I'm level 74. I mean, I think the game was intended to get to like New Game Plus at level 40. You know, maybe at level 40 that would be a little bit easier, but because you have to grind so much to get the items that you need to craft the better weapons, you're in and out of a level. So here and I'm back, here and I'm back, here kill a monster and I go back, here I kill a monster, I go back, here I kill a monster and I go back, and I keep doing the same thing over and over and over, which causes me to level up. All right, so if I'm farming a certain monster for a certain shard or a certain item that I need, then I keep farming them. And then that causes me to level up. Therefore, I over level. And it makes hard mode trivial. I think hard mode is a lot easier than actual normal mode was because I was under leveled. But you need items to get better. You get items by crafting certain things. You get those items by killing monsters over and over and over and over. And if you just look, like, I've never received the shard from a Mort. He's the first monster you're gonna find. I haven't gotten a shard from him yet. You know, so I mean that's kind of how the game is. It's like you got your tiers. You know, to craft like a level 2 item, you have to fucking get items from level tier 3 monsters. But something that's kind of sucks is that this weapon will never be a Rava Velar +1 or a +2 or a +3 or +4. If I want more damage, I need to this is a level 1 item. This is what you find early in the game. So I can equip a claymore and get more damage, but it's not nearly as fast. Let's equip it. Equip it. You might think that's not fast, but when you get here, that's almost 4 times as fast. It doesn't do as much damage, but if you're hitting 4 times for the one claymore strike, you know, you're going to do more damage. So, you know, like, they didn't scale monsters well enough in this game. The game kind of lacks polish. Like, some of the weapons would be kind of cool if you unlock skills from them. You know, like, I can't do the Hadouken or the down, back, left, right. I can't do any of that, or up, down. I mean, this weapon doesn't have any special skills. Even though I've unlocked the skills for swords to do special things. It's like you have to have one of the 3 swords equipped to do the special skills with it. And it's kind of a missed opportunity. I wish monsters were more than just damage sponges. They just like eat damage. Like, it's really easy to learn a boss's moveset. So the boss is going to either tail swipe, an overhead swing, or fire attack. Maybe they do a fire attack or an ice attack in harder difficulties, but it's not enough to really make a difference. Like, that right there is going to do a shit ton of damage. And it's going to destroy bosses. So there's a lot of weapons that do a lot more freaking damage. But when you do damage, it's not as frequent. You know, you might do 2 swings and get 400 damage, where you do 4 swings at 50 damage to get 400. You know, it just feels better to use something like this than it is to use something like this. And some of the animations and the noises that the monsters make is annoying. Like, does she really need to say huh or yeah every time she swings? No, she doesn't, but she does. You know, and that's the polish level that I'm talking about. She's making noises. You know, so like you have to almost turn, like I have the music turned off because I'm tired of the music making noises. You know, like I'm almost ready to turn off the sound effects because I don't want to hear this noise. And you might think that it's not really a bad noise, but every time you warp to a new level, that noise happens. And after a certain amount of time, those monsters die. And so then they respawn. So even if you don't warp or go to a new level, they just disappear, and then they make that noise over and 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 over. You know, so it's like, it's really super annoying to hear those monsters make those noises over and over and over and over and over. You know, like, and those monsters don't stay with you. They don't stay with you. They expire. And so after they expire, you hear the same level of noises that are just super fucking annoying. So I guess you could probably go to options, go to volume. Maybe you can turn down sound effects. But like if you turn down sound effects, you're not gonna know. Let's turn sound effects down. So maybe that might be enough, you know, like it's just there's not a whole lot of polish. Right? So if you look here, so now I don't hear myself running. So you're gonna be stuck with stupid sound effects. You're gonna be stuck with stupid sound effects. And some of the sound effects just are always there, and it sucks. Alright, so this is when I was level 48. This is when I'm about ready to beat the game in normal, and this is the hard mode. So it's New Game Plus. So there is New Game Plus. You do keep all the items, minus a couple items that you, like, if there's a double jump shard that you get, well, you lose that. So when you start the game over in hard, you keep your weapons, you keep your skills, but the stuff that you need to get to different levels of the castle, they go away. So that high jump, all you need is a bovine plume. And if you have like 4 bovine plumes in normal mode and you go to New Game Plus, those bovine plumes go away. They have levels, they have different items that just go away because you're in New Game Plus. They don't want you fighting the in-game boss. So they make you go through it, get to the part where you unlock the bovine feathers or bovine plumes, which is really, really late game, in order to do the high jump. Once you get high jump, then a lot of other stuff becomes irrelevant. Like the shard that lets me reflector ray. So this skill becomes completely worthless later in the game because you get the super high jump. You get the invert capability, which allows you to invert the castle. So this skill is completely worthless in game. There's only a couple places in the entire game that you need to use this. And then if you're not going through that spot, it's not worth it. So what you do is you set up a function. Like this right here has my reflector ray. This doesn't need reflector ray. You know, you can set this up for damage or intelligence. This right here is set up for crit attacks, which is the critical ring isn't needed because if you have high enough luck, you're going to crit anyway. So this isn't really needed. But I use it for craft work. So craft work is a lot more needed because you have to pull items, you have to pick up items from time to time. So I set this one up. If I need to pick up an item, I don't have to equip a shard. I don't have to equip the craftwork shard. I just go over here, I pick up the shard or the item, and then I go back to this, which is what you really need. It's all about luck. Alright? So now my luck is high. So if I need to farm items to get new shards, get new crafting abilities, or like apples or fruits or stuff to make new dishes, this is what you need. If I need to kill a boss, alright, let's take a look. My attack is 76. Pretty much the same weapons, right? So this right here, it's got a lot of luck. It's got 68 luck, which is going to help me find items a lot easier. It's going to allow me to critical hit pretty easy. So if I go here, my luck drops, but my attack goes from 60 something to 118. So I can use this to fight bosses. It's the same weapons, but I'm not going to get items from enemies, from the trash mobs as easily. But I'm going to do a lot more damage to the bosses. And yeah, I got different spells. So you can equip these different shortcuts to have different things. Like this one's got sword, expertise, void ray. It allows me to run fast. It's got gale crawler. It's got the fucking annoying dull hammer heads. So, as you can see, all this kind of stuff gives me more luck. And you can set up all these different shortcuts to be whatever you want. If you want to have this shortcut be an underwater kind of a person, you can. If you want this to be firearms, where you pull out your firearm and do more damage, you can do that. However, none of it really matters. All you need is pretty much all you really need is the stuff that I have equipped. Right here. This is what you need. This is going to help you find items. I mean, you can get your luck up to like 99, but this is what you need to farm enemies. This is what you need to fight bosses. Just straight damage. So it's kind of a missed opportunity of, you know, like you say like you find a boss that does a lot of dark damage. You know, you do so much damage yourself that when he does attack you with dark damage, it doesn't really matter. You know, like once you get past a certain kind of point, it's like you're so fucking OP that nothing else really matters. So you can run either a luck build to get items you need, and then a damage build. You know? And if you hate equipping the ray to help you transport yourself, then you set it to a shortcut. You know, all you need is a damage build and a luck build. And then, you know, like a build that gets you through certain parts of the level. But I will tell you that, you know, you don't need all those kind of things. All you need is a luck build and a damage build. That's it. You know, like if you want to turn the castle upside down, that's a skill, that's not a shard. If you want to do a high jump, that's a skill, that's not a shard. You know, like you don't need that kind of stuff. It's like if you want to build a kick build to beat the game, I mean, you could build a kick build. You know, if you want to be an intelligent build, you can beat the game with an intelligence build. You know, but like it really doesn't fucking matter, and that's kind of a missed opportunity, I would say. So we're gonna save and we're gonna exit for now, and that's kind of my opinion of, you know, Bloodstained Symphony of the Night. It's a good game. It harkens back to Symphony of the Night. Not as polished, a little bit easier, but it's absolutely still really, really fun. I purchased this for $40. Maybe in 6 months or a year, you might get it for $20. But I would say it's absolutely worth the $40 if you like Castlevania Symphony of the Night kind of games. Absolutely worth it. It's super fun. I just wish there was more challenge to it once you get to the higher level gear. Because I've been just completely running through hard mode, and it's been super fucking easy. Maybe when I get to Nightmare, I hear it's a lot harder. But at that point, do I want to play through it a third time? I mean, do I really want to play through it a third time? You know, like, what's the point? So I can get the best weapons in the game, or all the shards. It doesn't really matter. It doesn't want to keep me playing. Maybe if there's some DLCs or new characters or something, it might keep me playing. But as it is, it's fun for the 30 hours that I put into it. You could probably do it in half that, but I like grinding for stuff. I like getting new gear. I like making myself OP, and it's really super easy to make yourself OP. You know, like I kind of wish that the enemies kind of scaled to your level, or there was more. I wish there was more like ways to kind of take on enemies other than just straight out DPS. You know, because you can out DPS a lot of the enemies. And I wish there was more moves and shields and blocks. I mean, you can use a parry, but the weapon isn't good enough to make you want to use it to actually use the parry. You're going to find a couple weapons that are super awesome, and you're just going to stick to them, which is kind of a missed opportunity. But yeah, that's my opinion on Bloodstained Symphony of the Night. It's a great game. Go out and buy it, enjoy it, love it, because it's definitely a fun game. There's just not a whole lot of end game to it. So if you like it, please hit like and subscribe, and let me know what you think. And I want to say have a great night. Thanks for watching.